What will happen when an animal shelter finds a huge abandoned cat? The previous owner claimed the cat wasn't friendly and didn't get along with kids, which is why they gave him up. But as the staff looked closer, they uncovered a surprising truth. Once upon a time, in a peaceful town in Maryland, the Humane Society opened its doors early one morning. A man walked in, struggling to carry the biggest cat anyone had ever seen. The cat was a mix of ginger and white, and so large that the man seemed tired just holding him. The receptionist, who had worked there for years, was shocked. She had never seen a cat like this before. The man gently placed the cat on the counter, his face showing clear discomfort, as if he couldn't wait to leave. He said, with very little feeling, that the cat, named Edwin, just didn't get along with his family. "He doesn't like the kids," the man said flatly. He explained that Edwin was cold, distant, and never really connected with them. The receptionist listened carefully, but something felt off. She had seen families leave pets before, and it often seemed like there was more to the story. Without another word, the man turned and walked away, not even saying goodbye to poor Edwin. The cat just sat there, lost and confused. Then the receptionist bent down slowly, careful not to scare Edwin. To her surprise, he rubbed against her hand and began purring loudly. The sound filled the room, completely opposite to what the man had said about him being distant. At that moment, the receptionist knew Edwin wasn't the problem in the household. The Humane Society staff quickly stepped in to help. They had seen many animals in tough situations, but Edwin's case touched their hearts. Weighing 21 pounds, Edwin was huge. His thick, soft fur made him look even bigger, and it was clear he might have some Maine Coon in him, a breed known for being large and loving. Everything about Edwin showed he was gentle and sweet, just waiting for the right family. As the shelter settled into its daily routine, Edwin started to feel more at ease. The staff quickly noticed his charming personality. He adored belly rubs, purred all the time, and always sought attention. It became obvious that Edwin was a gentle giant, simply needing a calm and loving home. Determined to find him the perfect family, the staff devised a plan. They decided to showcase Edwin online with a social media campaign. They posted photos of him, highlighting his massive size and sweet nature. The response was overwhelming. Edwin's story went viral on Facebook, and people from all over were eager to adopt him. Comments and shares poured in, showing just how much interest there was. The shelter staff knew they had to carefully choose the right family to ensure Edwin found his forever home, where he would be loved and cherished. Across town, Jenny was scrolling through her Facebook feed when she spotted Edwin's picture. His bright ginger fur and impressive size grabbed her attention immediately. Jenny, a lifelong cat lover, thought Edwin might be the perfect buddy for her own cat, Charlie. Curious, she researched Maine Coons and was convinced that Edwin's friendly nature would be a great fit for her home. Excited, Jenny showed the post to her boyfriend, Grayson. They both agreed that visiting the shelter to meet Edwin was a great idea. When they arrived, Edwin welcomed Jenny with soft purrs and gentle nudges, just like he had with the shelter staff. Jenny instantly fell in love with him. After a quick chat, she and Grayson filled out the adoption paperwork. Within a few hours of being at the shelter, Edwin was on his way to his new, loving home. As they arrived home, Edwin was full of curiosity, eager to explore his new surroundings. His large size and bright ginger fur made him stand out as he wandered through each room, sniffing around and taking in the new smells. Jenny's cat, Charlie, and their dog, Odin, watched from a distance, unsure of what to make of the giant newcomer. Both animals were cautious, keeping their distance and observing Edwin with wary eyes. Jenny and Grayson decided to take things slowly, letting everyone adjust to the new setup. For the first few hours, Edwin roamed the house, inspecting every nook and cranny. He seemed to be enjoying his new space. But soon, the excitement wore off, and he curled up for a nap. Everything appeared fine until Edwin woke up. Within 30 minutes, Jenny noticed a sudden change in him. The once energetic and curious cat now seemed listless. He wasn't interested in playing, eating, or even approaching Jenny and Grayson. Jenny's worry grew. This wasn't the lively cat she had met at the shelter. Grayson tried to comfort her, suggesting Edwin might just be tired from the big move. Still, Jenny couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. she decided to take Edwin to the vet to make sure he was okay. At the vet clinic, Edwin's condition seemed to get worse. He appeared even more tired and unhappy, which made Jenny worry even more. After a detailed checkup, the vet gave some surprising news. Edwin had a mild heart condition, likely made worse by the stress of moving. The vet assured them it wasn't too serious, but explained that Edwin would need regular checkups and a calm environment to stay healthy. Jenny and Grayson were stunned, but relieved they had discovered the issue early. The vet provided tips on how to care for Edwin, recommending gentle exercise and plenty of rest. Determined to make Edwin comfortable, Jenny and Grayson followed the advice closely. Over the next few days, they carefully introduced Edwin to Charlie and Odin, making sure everyone had time to get used to each other. Initially, Charlie and Odin were still cautious around Edwin. Charlie, the more curious cat, was the first to warm up. One afternoon, Jenny saw Charlie playfully pawing at Edwin. Edwin responded with a gentle swipe, and soon they were playfully chasing each other around the living room. Seeing this, Odin joined in, and the three animals quickly became best friends. Jenny was relieved to see Edwin's playful side return. It was clear he was beginning to feel more at home, and his heart condition seemed to be under control with the care they were giving him. As days turned into weeks, Edwin settled in comfortably. He loved lounging in the sunny spots with Charlie and playing fetch with Odin. At night, he would curl up next to Jenny and Grayson, purring softly as they watched TV together. Jenny was amazed at how different Edwin was from the description his previous family had given. They had said he was distant and unfriendly, but Edwin was anything but that. He was affectionate, loving, and eager to be part of their family. It became clear that the real issue hadn't been Edwin. It was the way he had been treated before. The rough handling from the children in his old home had stressed him out, and instead of teaching the kids to be gentle, the family had unfairly blamed Edwin for being defensive. In his new home, Edwin could finally relax and show his true, loving personality. Jenny felt grateful every day for adopting him. Edwin brought so much joy into their lives, and she couldn't imagine their home without him. Months passed, and Edwin became a beloved member of Jenny and Grayson's home. His heart condition was well managed, and he was thriving in his new environment. Edwin, Charlie, and Odin were inseparable. The trio spent their days lounging together in sunny spots or chasing each other around the backyard, enjoying every moment of their time together. Jenny often marveled at how a random scroll through Facebook had led her to Edwin. She had stumbled upon his picture by chance and, following her instincts, decided to adopt him. That decision turned out to be a life-changing one. Edwin had found his forever home, and in return, showered Jenny and her family with endless love and affection. The story of Edwin, the gentle giant, had a joyful ending. He had finally found a family that truly understood him, a place where he could be himself, and friends who adored him for who he was. Once abandoned, Edwin was now part of a family that cherished him every day, and in return, he gave them all the love his big heart could offer. That's all for today. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts about this story. What's the next story you'd like to know? Let us know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of these amazing videos on the Wild Wonder.